Welcome back, everyone. It's the Bourbon Judge.
All I got is bourbon.
Welcome back, everyone. It's the Bourbon Judge. Welcome back, everyone. It's the Bourbon Judge. Hey, we're back at it with always an interesting topic. True story. I was at a whiskey event recently, and obviously when you're at a whiskey event, what do you typically do? Talk about whiskey. So at a whiskey event, talking about whiskey, had a fantastic time, right? Had a fantastic time. And the topic of like certain bottles, like, do people still buy them, right? And these bottles, like these 5 that I'm going to give you, they kept coming up over and over in the conversation, which is, I guess kind of interesting in some way, right? So I will say for all 5 of these, they're not bad bottles. They're not bad brands. It was just ones that they've been around for a while. And honestly, people say that they don't buy them anymore. And even the ones that they have in their own collection, they don't even reach for them on a given day to get a pour of. So I'm going to give you 5 bottles, 5 brands that have just may have slightly kind of died off a little bit. So it'll be interesting to see your thoughts, your feedback. Please drop me a comment. Let me know, Judge, hey, I agree with you, Judge, or I disagree with you, right? So drop me a comment. I'm going to ask for that early on. Also, please make sure you, throughout the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well. Fair? All right. So these 5 bottles, not in order. In terms of number 1 is like the least liked versus number 5. They're just 5 bottles that were hot for a period of time, and they are no longer hot, right? So these are 5 bottles. All right. Number 1. Number 1's a fun one because number 1, I'm thinking going back maybe 7 years ago, right? Going back about 6-7 years ago. Number 1 was, it was hot, right? And extremely hot. Hot for the standpoint of people were saying it's going to be the next Blanton's, right? Not that Blanton's is all that, but the hype around Blanton's. People were thinking it's going to be the next kind of like Blanton's, if you will. And there was just a ton of hype. It sold out for a while. You couldn't find it. But now you see it all over, sitting on shelves, just kind of sitting there. Sometimes a little dusty. I have my current one. I don't have any more. And this one, even the one that I have, it's been sitting here for a while. Number 1 of bottles that are honestly just kind of lost the hype, lost the love for it. All right, number 1, Henry McKenna 10-year. Henry McKenna was hot. Straight up fire for a while, probably like 4 or 5 years ago, right? It was hot. Everyone was saying it was going to be the next Blanton's. You're not going to be able to find it. And there was a very small period of time where you could not find Henry McKenna, right? Very true statement. But now, honestly, Henry McKenna, it sits on shelves all over. Dusty, normal price, $55, right? The hype is gone. I've even seen Henry McKenna on the discount, like the for sale discounted shelf, right? Where they mark down like certain bottles in a store, like 10, 15, 20%. I have seen Henry McKenna on the clearance shelf. Yes, I have. It's crazy. So that's, to me, it's number 1 on the list, right? Again, this is one where we talked about this a lot at the party. All right. Judge, what is number 2? Ooh, number 2. Number 2 is an interesting one because I remember when this brand first started to do single barrels. Oh my goodness. If you saw one, you were like, oh, you grabbed it, you went on Facebook, you dropped a comment, you're telling people, hey, XYZ store has them. But now the love for this brand, the love for the brand is still there, but the love for this version of it just doesn't hit home anymore, honestly. They sit on shelves. A lot of stores that did single barrels with them, they just sit there. I think a lot of people lost the love for this sub-brand, if you will, because of the fact that they're known to be very hot. And honestly, their shelf products, in my opinion, are much better than this one. So number 2, we all love Old Forester. But the single barrel blue label, the barrel strength bourbon, no sir. No sir. For a period of time, boy, these were hot. Hot to trot. If you saw them, you ran to your store, you grabbed it. Old Forester, cast strength, single barrel. Oh my goodness, who are you telling? But now, scatter, they're all over. sitting on shelves, just sitting there, leftover single barrels that no one's buying because it's just most times, honestly, unfortunately, Old Forester, their cask strength can be a little hot. So it is what it is. I stick to 1910. I stick to 1920. Make my own 1915. It is what it is. All right, that's number two. Number three. Oh boy, this one I might get a little bit of slack for. I'm okay though. I might get a little bit of feedback about number three. Of all the 5 on my list, this one might be the one where some of you out there might disagree. You might be saying, Judge, to me, it's still worth the hype. And that's okay, right? That's the cool thing about whiskey. It's very subjective. Number 3, this came up a lot at my whiskey party. And I understand it because every year there's numerous versions of it. They're out there. They were hot also for a while. They started to do single barrels of this brand, and it just it lost a lot of steam. It lost a lot of steam. They were great for a period of time, but now they're just, okay. Kind of hot also in some cases. Number 3, Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. You got the A, the B, the C. This is the, well, not too old actually. This is an A124, so from a couple of years ago. Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, don't get me wrong. It is a solid bottle at a solid price point. Prices went up a few bucks over the last few years because obviously I think Heaven Hill realizes the fact that they have a hot brand, right? Between Henry McKenna, Elijah Craig. But now it's at the point where you can honestly get fantastic quality whiskey from like a craft distillery and probably save $20 to $30. Just saying. Don't shoot the messenger. It came up, it's not just me, right? This is numerous people I talked to at the whiskey party I was at. Numerous people said, Elijah Craig, I'm done with it. It was actually on the shelf. That's the reason why. It was on the shelf at our whiskey party, and no one grabbed the pour of it. So, all right, that's number 3. All right, real quick. Again, 3 quick, easy favors, like I said earlier in the video. Number 1, hit the like button. Number 2, drop me a comment. Let me know, what are your thoughts on these 5? Do you think that they truly did kind of lose like their steam, if you will? Also, drop me a comment. Let me know, are there any other brands that are no longer as hot as much as they used to be? And last but not least, please make sure you also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you get notification each and every time I release new content. Cool? All right. Cheers. I don't have it on camera, but I'm sipping my brand new Wild Turkey single barrel. One of the two, that is. One of the two. We actually did 2 barrel picks. That, by the way, those are releasing later today to my Patron community. And I have a slew of fantastic, just mic drop barrel picks coming out from Old Louisville, a River Roots, a Nulu Double Oak, like a 9 or 10 year, I think it is, 9 or 10 year Double Oak Nulu. The Judge community is in for some fantastic barrels, boy. We're on a roll. We're on a roll. All right, let's continue, Judge. Number 4. Number 4 is a brand. It's not just this bottle, but this brand, I think they've, for the most part, disappeared. Like, I don't know what's happened to them. I don't know if they're still producing product. I don't know what they're doing this day and age, but I've never seen anybody recently, every time I'm out bourbon hunting, grabbing a bottle from this brand. And I hate to say that. I do feel bad, but I don't know. Number 4, of all these, this probably should have been number 1 if I put them in order of least preference. Number 4, I don't know anybody buying Old Elk. I don't know. This is a brand that just honestly, you want to talk about a brand that died off? Old Elk came in hot. They grabbed a really good master distiller. The whiskey was up and down and up and down, and now it's just crickets. I have not seen someone grab a bottle of Old Elk when I'm out bourbon hunting, and I'm talking at least 9 months, if not a year. It's been a minute. Old Elk, boy. Whew. Hopefully they can revive the brand. I hope so, for their sake. I really do, right? I don't want to see any brand kind of go away. I respect them, but unfortunately, it's lost a lot of hype. It really has. All right. Judge, what is number 5? Oh, boy. So number 5, people still do buy this brand, but I do think it lost a lot of hype. I think they're a little bit more expensive than what they should be for the quality of the whiskey. And I love the overarching brand, right? The parent brand. This actual, in particular, sub-brand, I'm not a big fan of myself. And I think that's the reason why a lot of people also say at the whiskey party, like, I don't buy that anymore. And I don't grab it anymore. I grab a lot of like craft distilleries or other, standard products from other big distilleries, but I do not buy this sub-brand. Let me know your thoughts. Number 5. Good old Booker's Booker's. I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Booker's as a brand, right? I really do love the whole story behind it and everything that it stands for and so forth. But I've never been a major Booker's fan over the years. I've had a few different releases. They're always decent. Most times they run a little bit hot, kind of like Elijah Craig, or actually even more like Old Forester. They run a little bit hot, and the quality of the whiskey is Are there a couple? Absolutely. There are definitely a couple of different ones out there that are really good. But overall, Booker's, for the price, the value, just doesn't seem like people are grabbing them as much as they used to. Hey friends, as we say in this courtroom, peace, cheers, but most